Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we had a funny thing happen here. Now, this is actually pretty interesting. So this is LR Goku Black. This of course is an EZA banner. This was in the global data download. So even though it's, the Japanese EZA thing, global Dokkan, they accidentally added this untranslated into the global data download. So this does tell us that LR Goku Black is coming. Now, if we take a look, part 3 is going to begin in what, like 18 hours or something like that? 19 hours. Part 3 begins in 19 hours, right? So this will be the final stages to the Red Zone, the Mortals and God event, the Goku, the TUR Goku Black EZA, several stages. I mean, dude, listen, I understand people can have frustration with parts of the celebration. I titled my data download video like tons of events, and someone was like, well, it's cope to say it's tons of events. Bro, 7 events are getting stages added to it. Does that not quantify as tons of events? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're not done. 7. I think that counts as tons of events, guys. I'm just saying. There's a lot of stuff coming. So, I mean, you could say, I hate it. I think it's terrible. That's fine. But you can't say there isn't a lot of stuff coming. Now, this is probably, I guess, going to be next week. I wonder if this is going to be like an EX part type thing right here. It reminds me of the 7th anniversary. So obviously Global's 7th anniversary went a little bit different because Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr., they came out for Saiyan Day that year, right? Which is before the Global 7th anniversary. But the EX part for the 7th anniversary on JP was essentially LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then LR Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr., right? It was the closeout of the 7th anniversary celebration. The same night that we got the info for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, Captain Ginyu's Dokkan Fest was teased as well. It was literally at the same time they dropped. So I'm going to assume that this is going to drop next week. I think that the next Dokkan Fest would be in 2 weeks. Actually, I'm curious enough. Let me pull up. So the last 2 Dokkan Fests I want to take a look at, Path to Power Kid Goku, and then Tech Kale and Caulifla. Those are the last 2 sort of characters. Okay, perfect. Tech, Kale, and Caulifla are going to be right here. Okay, so let's take a look. So Path to Power Kid Goku is October 4th. Kale and Caulifla were October 5th, right? So somewhere in that range. 4th, 5th, 6th, right here. So the next Dokkan Fest is in 2 weeks. So, sure enough, I mean, it looks like we easily could get LR Goku Black next week. Now, I don't know if it's only going to be LR Goku Black next week, though. That's the one thing, because I don't think that there's going to be, like, another, like a super secret Infinite Zamasu Red Zone stage, because it doesn't seem like Infinite Zamasu is an enemy in the Fusion Zamasu Red Zone stage. But, like, they already filled it out with tons of missions, and we can get these support memories. So I don't think there's going to be new stages added to that. So I'm not really too sure. Next week, I suppose, could only just be Int LR Goku Black. I guess that's what next week could be, just that. But we'll see. They could drop something else alongside this. I don't know what, but they could. And then, again, in 2 weeks, I would imagine, JP would be getting, I don't know, Lord Slug or Garlic Jr. Hopefully some villain that carries no hype. That would be, I think that's the ideal next Dokkan Fest pick for JP. A villain with very minimal hype. Zarbon could be a good Dokkan Fest. It's good to, I think, we had the massive hype of a major celebration. Then now's the time slot where they could get away with dropping, now Zarbon gets his Dokkan Fest, or Dodoria, or, one of those types of characters. And then Global at the same time should be moving into Turles and Int LR Spirit Bomb Goku. I think that those are the characters that will be coming to Global in October, but we will see, right? Now, Int LR Goku Black. Keep in mind that at the moment, active skills cannot be changed. So this is going to be exactly, as a fact, he rages. He's just like me. This is going to be the exact same condition, right? Now, keep in mind, I mean, this is going to be pretty effective, right? Like, this is, one of these, like, giant transformations or something like that. It is only a 1-turn giant transformation, though. So, there's no guarantee that it will cancel, boss special abilities, right? Once you get like a multiple turn transformation, it always cancels them, but a 1-turn does not. So, I mean, it'll depend on your luck. I imagine this will be quite powerful, but I mean, if we look at all right, let's look at him. So 66% right there. I mean, they could easily just jump that up to like 150 or something like that. This is a very powerful mechanic right here. This causes characters to hit super hard. But, I mean, there's some things that are quite negative here. This is just a dreadful ability. The final blow mechanic, I mean, it pretty much just doesn't really get worse than that. So, I'm not really too, like, they could just leave that exactly as it is. I don't care. He does have a little HP regen in here. I mean, let's be real. Villains need the help. This guy's on, quite a few teams. I would really love if they just went all out with this guy. In Goku Black, I mean, I feel like I tend to be quite a bit more forgiving than a lot of people in the community. I mean, a lot of people in the community tend to act like a baby sometimes, but, it is what it is, fed. But even I'm kind of like, okay, like, they're kind of like, sure, you guys gave us a godly villain EZA, HL Zamasu. Then you guys gave us, maybe the worst EZA TUR of the year. I mean, I would have to imagine physical Super Vegito, as meme to hell as that character is probably a little bit more effective than in Goku Black. Physical Super Vegito at least is tanking all normals. He can't take damage from normals, right? Which has value, considering most characters cannot even tank normals in these fights. So it's like he's probably better than even in Goku Black. So now it's time for them to follow up with now a super powerful EZA. The problem, Yellow Coin LR EZAs, I mean, they're even more hit or miss than Dokkan Fest TUR EZAs are. So I don't know, dude. I want to see him get heavy defensive mechanics. I'm not really too sure. I would love if they just gave him unconditional guard. He would need a lot more. Well, I mean, if they gave him unconditional guard, right? And like maybe these stayed true. He got a lot of extra stats. I mean, he would need a lot more because I mean, remember guard and damage reduction. I hate seeing people say that, oh, they're the best. Like, bro, like they don't mean anything unless your defense is super high. So it's like he needs, like, these days for these characters to be like top contenders, you just need so much. He's got a good link set. He's got a powerful rage transformation, giant transformation, but he needs, again, intense defensive mechanics to make him an effective character. I really would prefer, if he was quite good, to help out Fusion Zamasu. If this really truly is going to kind of be like an EX part type thing, I remember that the LR Super Saiyan 4s, I mean, they aged out quickly, but at the time, they were very, very good. There was so few characters who were capable of competing, so, if this guy is as good as the LR Super Saiyan 4s were the day they came out, then that means this guy's going to be super good. Because, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had the LR Super Saiyan 4s ranked, like, didn't I have them tied as, like, the 3rd best unit in the game? Like, they were, like, right there, like when they got their EZA, because there was just so few good characters in the game, right? Like, we had no characters really consistently capable of just, like, blanket tanking all the normals. So, I mean, Goku Black, we'll see. I would advise people to keep expectations low, right? Because you look at this kit, and it's like they gotta give him a dump truck of stuff in order to make this guy, like, really top tier. Best case scenario, he's, like, on the same level of AGL Zamasu. I think that would just be tremendous for us, right? So we have that. We have the global data download. As far as I'm aware, there's like no like super other surprises or anything like that. It was just that, right? Just the fact that they did forget and just add in the stupid Goku Black thing. That's so funny. Global always mess it up, man. They're always mess it up. And we just got a bunch of story assets and stuff like that. And then end a global moment. Oh, let me just quickly take a look at the so yeah, Realm of Gods category allies 10% attack and events for 3 turns when there's a time traveler category enemy. Okay, again, that's decent. This one is crazy. All allies 1 key, 15% stats. Then another 5% attack and events for time traveler category allies for 3 turns. This is really powerful. It makes sense since this is kind of like an easy aid support memory, but this one is super good. So we've got some good stuff coming in. We're gonna have a chain battle as well. So I'm pretty excited for a lot of this content to come tonight. We'll see how tough there is. Remember, there's going to be 3 new super difficult stages: Fusion Zamasu in a Dismal Future Red Zone, and then the Fusion Zamasu and Sword of Hope Trunks in the Wrath and Gods and Mortal event. So, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would like to see by Int LR Goku Black. I mean, again, keep in mind, he's going to need a lot, so we'll see. But this guy's EZA is indeed upcoming.